I've been a dancer since I was 3 years old. I went to magnet programs, and then I went to New World School of the Arts. It was an art school for dance. And
where was this?
In Miami, Florida.
Miami. Okay. Oh, that's right.
I'm from Miami. Yeah. And at 14, I started doing commercials and music videos. I did a music video for Will Smith. Welcome to Miami. My mom had to be on set because I wasn't legal yet. So my mom was so happy when I turned 18. But before I left Miami, I was on a soap opera called Ocean Avenue. I hope you never see it. I'm just kidding. I'll send you some clips. Oh God, it's so bad. I played a gothic pill popping teenager like crazy. And then my friend was new to school and she ended up being a prostitute. And then I found her dead.
Oh no.
And then I like turned into a singer, like natural.
Yeah.
So yeah, I loved doing that so much. I saved a lot of money. So then I moved to LA to act. Terrible actress. So that wasn't working out for me. So then 3 months later, I started dancing. Again, I got a dance agent. My first job was with Smokey the Bear, public service announcement. And Robin Anson was the choreographer. And she was the choreographer of the Pussycat Dolls. So we fell in love on set. And she said, cut your bangs. I want you to be a part of this group called the Pussycat Dolls. So I went a week later. And it was like an audition, but I had already gotten a role. So it was being put next to people and stuff. It was wild. It was a wild ride. But from then on, it was about a year of an audition because it started from 50 girls to 20 girls to 10 girls to 6. And that's who is the Pussycat Dolls.
So, okay, so the Pussycat Dolls, it started, how did that even start? Not necessarily with you and then what's the background of the group?
I think it was 92 or 94. I might be misquoting this. But Robin Anson was roommates with Christina Applegate. And they were in their garage creating this show called the Pussycat Dolls. Christina, I guess, was friends with Johnny Depp, who owned Viper Room. And she goes, I have this really cool concept. So they got their girlfriends together and they started doing this show. So it became this very underground, cool, vibey show that all these celebrities would go to. So then it got attention of all these celebrities. So like Gwen Stefani was a guest, Christina Aguilera, Pamela Anderson, Scarlett Johansson. So it just got a really cool buzz in Hollywood. So I was lucky enough to be a part of it when I came in 2003, a newbie from Miami, naive, like didn't know what I was getting myself into, it was a wild, wild ride.
Yeah, and so the Pussycat Dolls were one of the biggest acts in the world for a while. What was, what was it like when you first kind of hit big with the group?
It was in London, and it was overnight. We did a show there, and the next day we had fans at our hotel room, like pushing the van and stuff. Like we knew it was crazy. And then it was on a global scale. For me, I don't know. It was a little hard for me because people were starting to treat me differently. Even family was acting a little weird with me, and it just felt like it felt surreal. It felt like a dream. And then the opportunity to just travel the world. But they worked us to death. I mean, it was like 4 a.m. call, radio, another radio, show that night, go to another city. And that was like a couple of years of that. So we really built that brand. Wow. It was magnificent. And live shows are the best type of shows. That's the energy exchange in that. Wow. You get the most incredible high from that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, I guess around 2004, I went to a show at whatever the club was in Caesar's Palace.
Oh, yeah. The PCD Lounge.
Yes.
Yeah, I was on one of the crap tables. Crap tables. Is that a really word?
Yeah.
Or like the poker tables.
Yeah.
Is it craps? How do you say it?
Well, it could be craps or poker.
Is it crap?
Yeah, it could be.
I was on a crap table. That's kind of
Yeah, I remember that back in the day. It took my girlfriend at the time, AJ. I've had that happen. You went solo too afterwards. What was that like?
I did. It was amazing. I was signed to Hollywood Records. I had a song called Show Me that went #1 on the Hollywood dance charts, Billboard dance charts. So yeah, it was great. I toured the United States and I did a ton of prides and stuff. Like I said, gay rights was a big part of my platform. Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. I loved house music. It never worked out for me, like music-wise. I didn't. #1, I wasn't going to sell my soul. I was offered many, many times, like, "Hey, why don't you come to my office?" And I saw that at a very young age, like, "Ew, I don't want to do that." So I don't know if music was necessarily meant for me, but I loved it so much. I still do. I still kind of want to do it.
Sure.
But it was great to have success on my own. It wasn't mainstream. It didn't make the radio, but there's a lot of politics and things involved for
Oh yeah.